Okay, so I've got AI Dungeon pretty much set up. Almost I just need to adjust the fucking cropping on this. So do that real quick and then you'll be ready to start. Okay. Fuck it, this'll do. Whatever. Okay. Where did Derek go? I'm gonna scream at him to get back in here.
Andrew!
Yeah.
Derek had to leave for Home Depot, but he'll be back tonight.
Okay. Damn. How long is he gonna be at Home Depot?
I don't know, but he said tonight, like, maybe 10 minutes, I can... 15, maybe.
Right. And, okay, I mean, that's a bit more ideal than tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah.
Because tomorrow tomorrow I won't be streaming fucking AI Dungeon. But, anyway, let's get started on this. Oh god, choosing to live it was not a good idea. I don't think. Alright, so I think the setting that we should go with should be Halloween, because it is Halloween time.
Yeah.
So let's just do that. So you got, it was a dark and stormy night, alone, the room, haunted, note, and Halloween night as our prompts. What you feeling?
Hold up. Can you repeat? Let me go to your stream.
Yeah.
What was the question again?
So we've got 6 prompts. We've got, it was a dark and stormy night, ... alone, the room, haunted, note, and Halloween night.
The option no is making me laugh, so...
Yeah, let's go with note.
No.
Generating story. Alright. You wake up alone in a room with no memory of how you got there. There's a desk with a letter on it. The letter addresses you by name, informing you that a life depends on what you do next. Reading the letter, you notice that it is a setup and you have been kidnapped. The kidnapper either wishes you to save the girl or die trying. Your 3 days just choose to save her life by finding her and taking her to a hospital, or die trying. What? I think we're gonna pull a Derek and go to Home Depot.
Go to Home Depot and then little.
Go to Home Depot. Go to the Home Depot. You go to the Home Depot. You start looking around for a key. After searching for a bit, you notice all the tools. You grab a screwdriver and some other tools. You are outside now, walking around in front of the house. The front door is locked. Bash in the door with one of the fucking screwdrivers. What do you think?
How about just fucking rip the doorknob out with the screwdriver?
Yeah, okay.
Can you use the keys?
Yeah. I can just rip the door out with the screwdriver. The screwdriver easily takes off the screws that hold the door shut. You walk inside, noticing a trapdoor leading down. The room you enter is blacked out, just like in the movie. A girl is tied to a chair in the room. What fucking movie? What is it talking about?
End of
Punch
Evangelion.
trapdoor. Boom, 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 boom. Now, there's a very good song by King Gizzard called Trapdoor. Anyway, punch trapdoor. You punch trapdoor. You swing your fist, smacking into the trapdoor. It has no effect as the door remains closed. You feel something hit your back. It stings a little. Somehow you get the feeling that it's a tracer bullet. Pull the bullet out and eat it.
Num num num.
Num num num. Also, we have more options than simply to do. We can also say and progress the story in different ways if need be.
Alright. Are you really? You can't stream it on Discord? Because if I had to wait like 10 seconds for your stream to catch up with the calls.
Yeah, I could, but like the stream would lag like fuck.
Do you have how many tabs you got open?
Combined with this and like there's like 4 total. There's 1 in this window and like 3 in the other window where I've got the music going. Chrome is just that Chrome is just literally just that much of a bitch. Consume bullet. Solid idea, solid idea. Is it caught up now? Dodge? Oh, I think Discord just died. That's not ideal. Shit. Okay, well... can at least... pull the bullet out and eat it.
Balls.
Okay, there we go. Now it's back. Discord just died completely for me for a minute. Don't know why. Very, very out of nowhere. Pull the bullet out and eat it. You pull the bullet out of your back and put it in your mouth. It tastes terrible, but you at least it should protect you from any more bullets being fired at you. Okay, yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I think we can say that the bullet was delicious. The buell is delicious. Call tactical airstrike. Yeah, okay. You call a tactical airstrike. You start calling in airstrikes. The first two think you are playing a joke on them and fire at you, but the third one gets the picture and tells you to get out of the area. You run outside, noticing that you are getting cell signal again, and call an ambulance. Ambulance, man. The house? The house. The hose. The hose? Ambulance, man. I just scared the hose. Hose.
Eat a shovel.
Thou shall heal me. I'm fucking Bollinge. You say, ambulance man. I just ate a shovel, also there's a girl trapped in the basement. Summon minion. The dispatcher informs you they are stretched out as they can be and your information is irrelevant. You try to say, no, this is urgent, but the line goes dead. This is just great. You run back inside of the basement, noticing a button near the trap door. Push the button that activates the goblins.
Summon minion.
Summon minion to push the button that activates the goblins. Minion arrives and starts pushing on the button. A little goblin's army starts going down the trapdoor. You tell Minion that he needs to push it faster as the goblins are starting to get stuck in the narrowing passages. The trapped ones start yelling, stuck, stuck. Summon Joe Biden. Joe Biden arrives to... Joe Biden arrives completely unprompted. Listen here, Jack, he says. Those goblins are going down that trapdoor too darn fast. He then falls asleep on the floor and has nothing more to contribute to this story. You look at the trapdoor and see a lever on the wall nearby. Which do you pull first? Delete trapdoor. Which do you pull first? Your mum. You delete trapdoor. You run up to the trapdoor, pull the lever, and the trapdoor closes. The goblins that were on their way down are now stopped by the door. The goblins like the pain. although it's a little too late for them. You hear the sirens of approaching police cars and military jeeps. Goblins are not intelligent, but they have been known to chant squad car, squad car. Let me retry that one. It's the only way they can get to it, since the little shittered creatures are too dumb to know that they need to pull levers to open doors. After a few moments, the goblins become agitated and start breaking free of the trap door. What? No, this is confusing. This is silly. It's great for them as it is for you. You find out that they scream in agony while you hold them down, which is pretty amusing. You decide to start jumping up and down on the head of one of them. The screaming is now too much for you to bear. Okay, you can stop screaming now. Smile. The goblins stop screaming, though they're still alive. The phone rings and you pick up. Alright, let's see what, Let's just see what'll happen. What's happening here. A voice says, "Hey, you the kid that killed my goblins?" "Goblins," you say. "Yeah, I want to hire you to kill a fairy for me." "Hire me," you reply. Iron Spider 85 is now following. Thank you for the follow. Alright. Alright, Ed, what do you think should happen over the phone?
Let me think. I like the answers in the chat more than mine. Spamton answers.
Spamton answers. Summon AK-47. Another caller enters the line. It is none other than everybody's favorite Spamton G. Spamton. He says, "Yeah, we want to hire the kid to kill a fairy." You reply, I didn't know there was such a thing." Spamton interjects, "Summon waifu?" "Just did."
What the fuck?
You want to be a big shot? Go to Wendy's and buy a 444 F4 F F. For Cromer. Nah. Benton responds, "Yeah, now that I think about it, that's probably what the kid meant by Mary, not fairies." You respond, Wendy's is 5 kronars. That's not Cromer. That's silly. Summon Poseidon's Wrath. Poseidon knocks politely on your door. You tell him you're too busy with the girl and the goblins in your basement. Joe Biden is still asleep on the floor. Joe Biden. Wake up! Poseidon knocks politely on your door. You tell him you're too busy with the girl and the goblins in your basement. Joe Biden is still asleep on the floor. He tells you that he'll wait and offers to take Joe home. That'd be really great. Thanks. You wanna be a big shot, kiddo? You give the address to Poseidon, who, driving a car, starts driving. I'll just meet you at the scene then. You decide to do it that way. You get out of the car and tell Poseidon to go in a different way. Tell Spamton you'll call him back. While walking to Wendy's, you wonder about getting a job. You could go to the government center, but it seems like you'd be serving a man who has no respect for human rights, the environment, or food safety. You decide to head to the school career center. The car grows legs and walks. Poseidon's car grows legs and starts walking towards the house. You arrive at the house and notice there's no light coming from the house. It's quite unusual, as most of the houses in the suburbs are lit up someplace. You drive around the block a few times just in case the power went out. Well, the power didn't go out, so I think we're good to take Joe Biden home. You get back in the car and drive towards Joe's house. As you approach the house, you notice a man standing near the window. It looks like a man in a suit. You also notice that the house is lit up now. It must have been a power outage. A power outage that has the exact reverse effect on houses? I think this is a power image. Spamton, I'll call you back. We gotta take Joe home. Actually, no. You speak into your phone and God love. Say, Spamton, I'll call you back. We gotta take Joe home. And hang up. Joe will never get home. Little did you know that Joe would never get home. The man is now looking at you. You put your window down and say, "Hi, I'm Jack and this is my car." He responds, "Hello, I'm Mr. Biden's butler, Merv, and I see that you're here to take Joe home." "Yes, I am." He is still asleep. You get out your car and walk towards the door. Joe is still asleep in the car, though. Shouldn't we have grabbed him just now? Murph replies, unfortunately, I couldn't get a hold of the kid despite leaving several messages. I tried to call your phone too, but it went straight to voicemail. He's in the car, Merv. Good to know. Glad you're here. Come with me. You and Murph head through the house. The interior is decorated in dark colors, giving the air an oppressive and gloomy feel to it, despite there being no windows in the foyer. This is an endless fucking loop. Joe Biden, now awake, taps the glass of the car window. He looks at you and mouths the word, "Wake up." Who's there? Who goes there?
Me.
Oh, Derek, you're back. Just in time for AI Dungeon.
Send me the code.
There isn't a code.
Oh.
Yeah.
This isn't multiplayer?
All it is just... I'm just doing a single player session that people can have input on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just eat some Cookie Crisp really loudly while you continue to read.
Yeah, sure. Joe Biden, now awake, taps the glass of the car window. He looks at you and mouths the word, "Wake up." Unsure what to do, you shake your head and motion to Murph to tell him it's not his car. Murph nods in understanding. Murph stops in front of a painting on the wall. Let me just see what happens next.
Sorry, what was that?
That, my friend, is a still life by Vincent van Gogh. It's worth about $250,000, Murph says in monotone voice. Yeah, I know that. Let's say what's up with that painting
What's
of
up, Doc?
the goblins over there. They look like they're in pain, but like the pain. Fucking weird, that. Unallowed in strict safe mode C settings? Excuse me. Need help organizing those paintings? The painting is called The Cemetery by Edgar Allan Poe. It is incredibly deep and dark for someone like you. I hope you appreciate it. Believe me, I do, Murph replies in a bored tone. I think it's time to wake up. Let's wake up. You shake your head and motion to Joe that it's not his car. He seems to understand. You and Merv awake Mr. Biden and head to the front door. Merv opens it for you and Joe. As you walk out, you're hit by the hot and humid night.
Is there some stale-ass Cookie Crisp?
I'm sorry your Cookie Crisp was so stale, Joe. You say as you walk to your car. Joe nods understandably as he stands on the front porch of
I like
the
this show guy.
7th. What?
He reminds me of myself.
The front porch of the 7th White House. You get in your car, the vents are already blowing for you to cool down the cabin. Now all you have to do is drive home. Isn't that what your mom told you? Isn't that what you told your mom you'd do today? Well, it's done, and now you have to deal with the consequences. I should have woken up about 3 centuries ago. How refined. Dude. Drive to Home Depot. No. Derek, what should we do now that we're home?
We should go to the kitchen and grab some Cookie Crisp and then enjoy ourselves.
Okay, we're gonna go to the kitchen, grab some and check that it isn't stale like Joe's. You quickly go to the kitchen and check the expiration date on the box, so it's still good. You grab a few handfuls of the crisp, being careful not to overdo it on the calories, and put it in your mouth. Ah, much better. Alright, what next?
You talking to me?
It's talking generally, yeah. We can either do, or say, or just progress the story. Give
What?
Spamton a ring again. Ooh, yeah. Call Spamton G. Spamton on the phone. You pick up the phone and dial Spamton. Spamton's phone? Hey Spamton, it's me, Joseph. Joseph who? You know who I am. Remember, I'm one of the few people you can't fool. Let me just progress this a little further. Just nudge it. Oh yeah, I remember you. How's the Cookie Crisp? Still good, man. That's good. I need to talk to you about a job. Really, now? Yeah, do you think you could help me out with this? Does this involve becoming a big shot? You know I wouldn't. Derek, would you become a big shot?
No.
Ouch. No, this involves charm school. This caught you off guard. What? What does that involve? You need to go to charm school. You have way too much pride. I don't understand. I thought what you told me was good enough. Spamton goes to charm school, I guess. That was when I just needed a cheap hitman. Now I need one that thinks he's a big shot. How the hell am I going to learn to be a big shot if I can't leave this town? Carefully, says Spamton, and promptly hangs up. looks like you're not getting any help from that side tonight. You look around your kitchen for something to help you forget about this ridiculous situation. You try to remember when you actually learned how to cook. You quickly forget and just drive to the Home Depot instead. I'm in debt of Cromer. You quickly forget and just drive to the Home Depot instead. Why the hell not? You got all day. Grab some material, a few buckets, and you're good to go. You load up your truck and get ready to head over to Merv's house. You have a truck now? You pet the vegetables? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna undo that. You pet the vegetables in the kitchen and drive to the Home Depot. You turn your attention to the kitchen, maybe you can use it to your advantage and just hide out there. You notice the knife block on the wall. Fortunate that you never got around to getting a knife when you moved in, otherwise you wouldn't have any weaponry to protect you. Go to Home Depot. You get out of your car and walk to the Home Depot. The store is empty except for one cashier. She's a middle-aged woman that seems bored out of her mind like always. Do you work here? Aiden messaged me. If the Slack are still on file. No. Derek, is there anything you think I should say to the cashier at the Home Depot?
Lick my taint.
Lick taint. Your remark causes the woman to jump a little and look at you. What did you say? She asks angrily. I said, do you have any bags? Yeah, we got a bag section in the back. Can I see it? No. This strikes you as being this strikes you as awfully sus.
Among Us!
Among Us!
Among Us, balls.
Among Us, 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 sus, 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 Among Us, Among Us, Among Us.
Wait, 1 minute. You mean it fucking means what the fuck?
Listen here, B. No, you listen here, dip B. She starts, but you interrupted her. You're B, and you're acting like a shrill B. Let me retry this one. What's that supposed to mean, you say, getting angry? It means no, I work here, this is my job. You can't just come in here and order stuff. I can do whatever I want.
I can do whatever I want.
I can do whatever I want. Like, I can grab that 2x4 right over there and take a bite out of it right now. And you'd be powerless to stop me. Hag.
Boner.
Boner.
We've...
You decide to get the banana. Hochi mama! Cashier, now called Jane, is silent for a moment. You wouldn't. Try me. She just stares at you with a nervous look. I can do anything! I'm the Homelander. I can do whatever the fuck I want. I'm the Home Depot. The entire Home Depot.
I am the entire Home Depot. Hear me roar.
I can do anything!
I can do anything!
You can't do anything. Oh yeah, you challenge? Yeah, Jane
Whoa.
Avers. For instance, I'm still here. Let's see you prove that you aren't. Grab the banana.
Banana.
You grab the banana. You grab the banana, which is easy enough to do in all these baskets. Unfortunately, grabbing the 2x4 with the bite out of it and putting it in your mouth wasn't as easy. Jane grabs the 2x4 immediately and tackles you to the floor. Owie. You say, owie. You want some more? Jane hisses. What are you doing with my 2x4? Jane at first attempts to continue the fight, but something in her voice causes her to let go and step backwards. I'm sorry, she says, quivering. Prepare a chaos mob. Defend. You grab the 2x4, but instead of putting it... But instead of putting it in your mouth, you smack Jane right in the taint. She falls on the ground and vomishes. Vomishes? What is that? And that's what you're trying to accomplish. Like, vanishes, but it's vomit.
Vomishes. Vomish. That unique sensation of being really hungover and having the urge to vomit, while at the same time experiencing strong hunger, most likely for grilled foods.
What the fuck is this fuck?
Thank you, Urban Dictionary. Vomit now.
Vomit now. I'm just gonna play the world revolving, to be honest. I can do anything! That's what you're trying to accomplish. You quickly stuff the bite out of the 2x4 into your mouth and run. It tastes horrible, but you need to get out of here. What do now? I'll just say, I gotta get out of here. Start to run out of the Home Depot in panic. Hey, someone yells, what's that in your mouth? You turn around and see a large store manager with a heavy set. Dentures. You are sick, he says. Get out of here, you freak. What? You say, I'm just... You realize that talking is a bad idea and get out of there as fast as possible. Drive to Lexington to meet Spamton and become a big shot. When you arrived in Lexington, the car ride was silent. You looked out the window at the trees and all that stuff. "So," said Spamton, "how'd you like to be a big shot?" "Yeah," you acknowledge. Run home? Throw cashier, run home. Ooh.
Vomiting.
I am vomiting. I grow and disperse.
Jonathan, I am vomiting.
Jonathan, I am fucking vomiting.
Haha, Jonathan, I am banging your daughter.
Jonathan, I'm banging your daughter. You are to take a part of Spamton's deal in order to be part of the group. "Here," says Spamton, handing you a sheet of paper with some numbers on it. "What's this, you ask?" "This money we won a blackjack earlier. $20,000. 20,000 kroner." "We need to go." "Oh, you say, okay. We need to go meet up with some friends of ours to get it. You can come, but you'll have to do something." "What sort of something?" "You know those big ships that go back and forth across the Atlantic Ocean?" "Yeah." "We have to take this note to the pilot of one of those ships." "What is it?" "It's a message from back home." Okay, you... Without question, you find the ship's pilot, because that's a thing, I guess. That's a lot of wacky stacks. Without question, you find the ship's pilot and give him the note. Without question, you find the ship's pilot and give him the note. You then call Spamton and tell him you've done it. "Great!" he says. "Now I can really become a big shot like me!" As the plane ride goes on, you look out the window and watch as the land gets further and further away from you. Then you're in the air. It's surreal, sort of like flying, but upside down. "I shouldn't be here," you say. "This isn't the way of a big shot." "Oh, don't worry," says Spamton. "We'll get you back up to speed." Within the hour, you're upside down again and screaming around a track at incredible speeds. You can barely stand up in this thing, but it's a rush. I should vomit now.
Yep.
Yep. You look around the plane and see nothing but speed, blood, and vomit. You realize you're going to get sick soon, but that's okay. This is what you've wanted for a long time, and now you're finally getting it. But there's one thing you haven't gotten. Any of those wacky stacks from that offer to save the girl in your basement. The ambulance didn't even... How is that? You didn't even get to say goodbye. You close your eyes, then open them again when you feel the plane straighten itself out. I should have gone into directing, says Spamton. I could have made a fortune doing that with clip-on wings. I'm just gonna take that as a reference to Spamton Neo. When the plane lands, you go back to the strange house you woke up in. It's not your house.
It's our house.
It's
in the middle of
our
our house.
house.
Our house.
It carries you into heaven. It'll take you up to heaven, honey. When the plane lands, you go back to the strange house you woke up in. It's not your house, it's our house. We wouldn't even like you, but we let you stay here because you were nice to Tina. Who the fuck is Tina? You're back, says Tina. How did it go? I became a big shot, but at what cost? None if you don't mind your friends rich. Of course you say. Anyway, let's get in the hot tub, says Spamton in that way of saying have fun. Let's have fun, let's party, let's screw. No way. Alright. The moral of the story is don't... What do you think should be the moral of the story there?
Don't get your toes sucked by strangers.
Yeah, okay. Don't get your toes sucked by strangers in...
That's a very important lesson for children.
Home Depot. I can't believe this.
I can't believe it.
There's a technical issue generating a response. You what?
You what?
You fucking what?
You fucking what, mate?
You fucking what, mate?
You fucking what, mate? SpongeBob, B-boy. I've overdosed on caffeine and I'm going to die. Arr, 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 arr. Ah, Sponge Boy me, Bob. I'm on the run from the IRS because I evaded my taxes, and I'm going to fucking die. Arr, arr, arr.
I'm going to be shot today.
I'm going to be publicly executed by the Bikini Bottom police. Arr, 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 arr.
The moral of the story is don't get your toes sucked by strangers in Home Depot. Bracket. You wake up in a strange room and find yourself strapped to a strange table. A strange man stands before you. Ah, you're awake, he says. You fell asleep while I was trying to cut that wart off your hand.
What the f... This is not a good ending.
You wake up from your dream and the story ends.
I should hope so.
This is the hyperlink blocked ending. The story... You wake up from your dream and the story ends. The beginning of the story starts now. The story of the hand. You are a young boy who lives in a city called Denton. One day, your mother asks you to go into the basement to fetch something. When you get into the basement, it's locked.
It's locked.
You tell your mother the basement's locked, and she gives you the key. You are able to fetch the thing she asked you to grab without any issue and didn't see anything else remotely interesting in there. You give it to her, and the story ends. The basement's locker is locked.
Perfect.
You unlock the door with the key and go down into the basement. The basement. It's a pretty room, even if it is just a basement. You're sort of proud to have it in your house.
The basement. The basement.
Let's just go autopilot here.
The bagel.
The bagel.
Bagel. Bingers.
Bringers. It's a pretty room, even if it is just a basement. You're sort of proud to have it in your home. The room itself is wide, and there are a few pieces of future furniture in there. Future. There's a couch that looks fairly old and is covered in a thick coating of dust. There's also a kitchen table and 4 chairs. There's a door on the far end of the room.
Sorry, thick coating of what?
Dust.
Oh. Okay, just want to make sure I heard that correctly. Thick coating of penis.
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 Spips.
Beep weep weep.
You give it to her and the story ends. No, wait. You tell your mother the basement's locked and she gives you the key. You are able to fetch the thing she asked you to grab without any issue and didn't see anything else remotely interesting in there. You give it to her and the story ends. The beginning of the story starts now. The hand.
Oh my god!
One day you were young. Your mother asked you to go into the basement to fetch something. When you get to the basement door, it's locked.
When will this tragedy
Defeated,
end?
you concede, and the story ends.
For good.
How's the AI doing? Pretty good. You're the beginning of the story. You are the main character of the story. You are a boy who lives in a city called Denton. One day your mother asks you to go into the basement to fetch something. When you get to the basement door, it's locked. You bust the door open. Bustin'.
Feel good, feel good, feel good.
But you
Bustin'
end up
makes me feel good.
falling down the stairs and sustain a neck injury.
My kind
You
of story.
are taken to the hospital where
They pronounce
the
you dead
story
on the spot.
ends.
And they pronounce you dead on the spot.
Playing Among Us on your phone.
My favorite game.
I'm gonna put that in do.
What?
I'm gonna have it be an action. You bust the door open, but you end up falling down the stairs and sustain a neck injury. You are taken to the hospital where the story ends. The story ends here. You have exited tail mode. Well, I wanted it to end, but now it's actually, like, ended. Let's see what it does.
Yeah.
Let's see what it does.
It's kind of like you got what you asked for.
But at what cost? You have exited tail mode. This is a true story. Play Among Us on your phone in the hospital.
In the bathroom.
That too. You play Among You on your phone in the hospital. You lay in your hospital bed staring at the ceiling. You lost your mother recently and are unable to move from this bed. You have come to the realization that you will not uncover from this condition. Your door opens and a nurse walks in. Oh, look who's awake. I would like to play Among Us.
Damn, your mom just died.
I guess so. Oh, sure.
Your mom just died and you just like, I want to play Among Us.
I would like to play Among Us. The nurse sits down in the chair next to your bed and hands you your phone. Here you go. Among You's been downloaded. Just hit the big play button. You press the big play button and begin pressing randomly on the screen. The imposter is very, very sus indeed.
Grandma.
But that's another story.
We are so in sync.
Yeah. You press something under the menu and the screen is replaced by one with a bunch of options. Well, you're off to a good start. You hit return and the screen goes back to the story. This must be the Among Us screenplay as written by
Choose your words carefully, Andrew.
as written by
who? Written by who, Andrew?
Who do you think should have written it, Derek? Who would write the Among Us screenplay?
John Landis.
No.
What? That means more people. You know what? I'm not gonna finish that joke.
Yeah, don't finish that joke. That is a horrible fucking joke to make.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Anthony Banthony.
Yeah. Help, my sides are in pain by the imposter.
By the imposter? Oh shit. Oh shit, I really fucking missed a trick there.
Ah shit!
Anthony Banthony is a screenwriter who works at the at the Speculaz cookie factory in the town of Denton. His first starring role was as the screaming Lord Noid in Among You, Among Us. He was a great the imposter. Very sus indeed. The screaming Lord Nurgle of Denton was a character in Among Us, Among You. He is not to be confused with the Great Smoky Baron or the Great Horned Reaper, who are also famous residents of Denton.
What the fuck are you reading?
Whatever the AI is giving me.
I understand that, but holy shit.
You know, the Great Smoky Baron or the Great Horned Reaper?
Yeah, I love that movie.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
Reminds
By the
me
way,
of Among Us.
one of them has won the popular vote for mayor 3 times in a row. Anthony is most famous for creating Among You, Among Us, which was nominated for an Oscar. It actually won for Best Screenplay. The screaming Lord Nurgle of Denton. Derek, what do you think should happen?
What's happening so far?
Well, it's just giving a description of Anthony Banthony.
So he's most famous for creating Among You, Among Us, which was nominated for an Oscar. It won. It actually won for Best Screenplay. I think Anthony Banthony should fucking die. for his travesty that he's created among filmmakers.
You look up at the TV in your hospital room and see that the news is on. You can't believe it. Anthony Banthony is dead. Anthony Banthony is dead. He's
my
fathered
father.
a dangerous child.
Anthony Banthony was the imposter. Fuck off, Mark. Among Us!
Among Us! Among Us! Among Us!
Wow.
This has nothing to do with what I said! The headline reads, Oscar nominations 2016, Among You, Among Us is a drama about the challenges of living in today's society. The tiny text under it explains that Anthony Banthony was nominated for Best Screenplay. I can't believe it. Anthony Banthony is dead. He has fathered a dangerous child.
Andrew,
Hi.
I just want to let you know that I've been kind of doing my own, like, AI dungeon thing,
Yeah.
like, while you're doing yours.
Yeah.
And all I've been doing is just making my fucking character wank.
That's so
like,
good.
Just non-stop wanking, and it just makes everyone in the story uncomfortable. And now I
Yeah.
have a gun. Now I have a gun pointed at my character's head. What should he do? I think I'm
Vomit.
gonna go with wank.
You should vomit now.
No, wank now.
Vomit now. Oh, whoops. That might have got me DMCA'd. Oh,
Why can't it?
Alright, are you having a right there? Anthony Banthony's dad, he has fathered a dangerous child. Yes, it was definitely a shock to the whole family. Your mother posted about it on her Facebook page. Anthony's my son. He has an amazing job. He is a famous screenwriter. Your father was furious. Who the hell is Anthony Banthony? He posted it on your Facebook page. Have you heard about this guy Anthony? He's some no-good lowlife. He's been lying about being a father to my grandchild because he's an arrogant slob who doesn't know how to take care of a baby. Your grandfather had another view on the situation. No. I don't like this line of thought. I'm in the presence of a prodigy. My daughter, Allison, has uncovered Among You, Among Us by Anthony Banthony. The film might not win, but it will certainly make a powerful statement. I am so proud of her. I hope Anthony Banthony's childhood can barely sustain living. Can barely sus. I hope Anthony Banthony's childhood can barely sus? Why did I say childhood? I hope Anthony Banthony's child can barely sus. You hope the child is some sort of... Oh my god. That is bad. That is really fucking bad. This story won't be finished for a few years, but your mother's prayers have been answered. Allison's child is a sissy who wears dresses to school and cannot go 5 minutes without mentioning the words Dramatikisner. Or Dramatisisner. I don't even know. I'm dying. Jesus.
Hey, what's up, guys? I got some M&Ms.
Well, I hope Anthony Banthony's child can barely sus.
I heard what happened.
Good. The child pushes the button near the trap door. The cycle of goblins begins anew, and Joe Biden awakens from his centuries-long slumber.
Like he usually does.
Yeah, naturally. Just like Jevil. They are free. They are not free. They are not happy, but they will never be human. Tell the goblins that they like the pain. You tell the goblins that they like the pain. The goblins hold up their bottles and make loud gurgling noises as if to say, yes, I like the pain. Give them pain. The goblins enjoy the screaming and the thrashing, but you know it's time to stop. Thanks to the Endurogel, this will not be too bad. You turn off the light above the table. You pick the girl up from the table and put her over your shoulder. Joe Mama. You carry the screaming child out of the dungeon and up the stairs to the surface. You lay her on the bed and check her over to make sure she's alright. She seems to have sustained a lot less damage than you feared. Nope. Joe Mama. The goblins are distracted by the table turning dark, and they're not quick enough to see what you do. You carry the screaming child away from the table and into the darkness of the tunnel. Take the child home to Lexington. No. Wait. You lay the child gently on your bed and she drifts off to sleep with a quiet mama as her lips close around the teddy bear which she has always slept with on the pillow. You go to the window and look out upon the city. You take the child home to Yellowknife, Canada. Wow. This truly was a Joe Biden Halloween. You look out at the city. You look out at the city and the fog swirling around the lights. You think to yourself, in a few hours this will all be a quiet, cold land of darkness. I wonder if the goblins that haunt these hills even know what day it is. They don't. The end. There was a technical issue generating a response, and that, chat, is where I'm gonna cap it for the night. Yeah. So, with that said, huge thanks and shout outs to Derek and Dad for joining me in creepypasta bullshit. And,
no problem.
Yeah.
That'll be $20.
I have negative money right now, so that won't help.
Okay. Watch out.
Ah! Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. It was fun.
Yeah, I know you were kidding. I could tell you were fucking kidding. Yeah. That'll be it for this stream. Like I already said, I Fuck. Thank you, all of you, every single fucking one of you for being in chat and sticking through all of the laggy, like, spook games and shitty creepypastas and all that. Thank you. Thank you. I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow, but I'm not too sure on Monday either. But whatever the next stream is, it'll be it will be Deltarune. I will be finishing Deltarune, and in the meantime, that's me done. So y'all have a good night. Stay safe, stay healthy, be kind, and I'll see you next stream.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye. Don't go to Yellowknife, Canada on the 17th of May, 2024. Thank you.